Okay.
Hello everyone, welcome to day 2 of the PowerHockey Canada Cup. I'm Alex McLean,
I'm Daniel DePoche.
and we are here commentating the game between the Calgary Select and the Philadelphia PowerPlay. What do you think of this game, Dan?
Should be a good one.
Excellent. Philadelphia is a really strong team, but Calgary is also a very aggressive team. I feel like if Calgary wants any success in this game, they have to use their forecheck to really contain Alex Fitz and Jake Saxton.
I think they gotta muck it up a little bit.
Yeah. And they have some really good players who can do that. We got Nathan Crossclass in the corner. Checked by Pitts. Here comes Liam Miller. Ball stuck in the corner. Jeff Barrett trying to free it. Liam Miller, I think, has it. He'll knock it out towards Jake Saxton. Saxton pulls it out. Looking for an opening. Tried to flip it over the net. But he can't get it. He does now. Alex Fitz hits it over the net and out of play.
This looks familiar so far.
It's very, very standard Philadelphia play. They swarm you and then they try to get it out to the open guy. Ishan Menarikar is going to have to be a really, really strong goaltender today if they want any chance of winning the game.
He is a very strong goaltender.
He won goaltender of the tournament 2 years ago. Nathan Grossclass pulls it away from Jake Saxton. He'll try to get it around Liam Miller. He does to Ben Thorne. Ben hits it up and clears the zone. Alex Fitz will get it. He'll pull it around. John Ball tries to get it. Ben Thorne stick checking very well against Alex. Forces him back. Alex loses the ball. Overskates it. Fitz brings it up the wing. Gonna get checked by Nathan Grossclass. He shoots. Good save by Ishan. And there goes Sean Paul with another chance.
Always nice to get that first save out of the way.
Definitely. It was one of those shots that you saw the whole way. And I think those are the ones that, oh! And I think that's going to be a penalty on Ben, yep.
Yep. Also very familiar.
Ben Thorne's a very aggressive player. So you take the good with the bad sometimes, but I feel like if Calgary doesn't want to be successful in this game, Ben's going to have to play like that.
Yeah, they're definitely going to take a few penalties if they have any chance in this. So just got to get position on these guys.
Yeah.
If you let them wheel around, you're in big trouble. We know from experience.
Yeah, Philadelphia, we played them a few times, and they're a very tough team to play against, definitely. So Philadelphia brought all 4 of their players up to get some possession. Jake Saxton will turn, look for a shot. This also looks familiar. He shoots. Oh! What a good save by Ishan. So that's the first 2 saves out of the way. Pass it to Alex Fitz. He shoots wide. This is a bit dangerous now, especially with Jake Saxton around the net. But Jeff Barrett does well to shadow him. Luke trying to set a pick. But a shot. Stopped by Ishan. Jake has it around the net. Tried to wrap around, but Ishan stops him again. Jake Saxton in the corner. Gets it out to Alex Fitz. Fitz is going to look for that shot.
I mean,
he shoots.
I mean, look the way they just open up space. Feels like they have the whole floor to work with at all times.
They're very, every single one of their players, even their offensive players, are really good at setting picks for each other.
Yeah, you can tell. I mean, they're just boxing up the Calgary players. I know they're a man down, but even 5-on or even strength, we're going to see.
Mm-hmm. They definitely have a system that they've all bought into. He'll shoot, and he scores.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one look familiar?
Yeah, very. It put 3 or 4 of those past me last night. Ishan's going to be in tough.
Yeah. It's definitely hard to stop those high shots from Jake. You never know where they're going.
No.
And Ishan, when it comes to the high shots, has a very limited range of movement.
Yeah.
However, on the low shots, I think he's probably the best goaltender.
I'd say definitely.
One of them, yeah.
And it's almost like a knuckler coming off his stick. Like, you never know where it's going to go. The release is just so awkward and yet effective.
He's definitely one of the hardest. Jake Sackman definitely one of the hardest players to defend against. You think he's gonna shoot one way and then he'll pull the stick back to some strange angle and then just tuck it past you from behind. Saxton has it. You're gonna go around the net.
It's trouble.
Yeah.
How
did that find a way?
Yeah.
Liam Miller will get the second goal.
If you leave any gap at all, he's going to find it.
He's the most accurate shooter in this tournament.
It's infuriating.
It really is, especially when you're on the defensive end.
They're damn good. I'm sorry, they're darn good.
They're darn good. That's right. And he doesn't even have a very hard shot either.
No.
It's not hard at all, and that's what makes it more infuriating.
I know.
That you can see it the whole way, but it's just such a strange trajectory. It's hard to stop.
You feel like you should be able to get in front of it.
Yeah.
Yet you never are.
Yeah, and every goaltender can't do it.
They make a habit of embarrassing very good goaltenders.
Ben Thorne will bring it around the net. You're going to try to hit it out. But Alex Fitz will be there really quickly. They're forechecking. Oh, my God, how did that go in?
Yeah.
That's a tough goal.
That's a tough one.
You can't really fault Ishan for that one. That was just so quick. What does Calgary have to do to get back in this game now?
I mean, you got to try and take away their space, and you got to try and stay out of the box at the same time. And I don't know how you do both those things.
I think they got to get it in deep, get a good forecheck going. Try to disrupt Jake or Alex trying to pass it out.
Yeah. Definitely got to attack their sticks. I mean, if you give them any space at all, they're almost unstoppable.
They're definitely the team to beat nowadays. During the early 2010s, it was the Minnesota Saints who were the strongest team, and now it's Philadelphia.
Shout out to the Saints.
Shout out to the Saints.
Good guys out there. Too bad they couldn't make this one.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll be out for the next one. You got to stop at your play here. The referees are talking something over. Not really sure what. That was very clearly a goal, so it couldn't be that.
Well, I mean, this could work as sort of a timeout for Calgary, too.
Yeah.
They got to regroup.
Or did they call a timeout? I wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't.
Quality commentary here.
Yeah. I don't think they did.
Are they testing something on the score out? Well, I think we're getting ready to go back.
Yeah.
So they're taking Alex Fitz off now. And they brought Bryce Smith on. I guess they're giving him a bit of a rest now that they're up 3-0. But I imagine if Calgary gets the next goal, they're going to bring him out real quick.
I think so.
Ball stuck on the wall with Liam Miller and Jake Saxton, fighting Nathan Groscliffe. Ben sneaking around, trying to cut off Jake from turning. Jake pulls it out, but Sean Paul will get it. He'll shoot. Blocked by Luke Hoban, and then an easy save for Anthony D'Amico. D'Amico's another really good goaltender, isn't he? Jake Saxton pulls it around. Jeff cuts him off. Jake looking for an opening. Goes around Bryce Smith. Gonna go back down the wing, but Nate will stop him. He shoots. Over to Liam Miller. What a save. Ishan Manarikar with a huge save. Sean Paul will try to push it ahead, but Philadelphia will hit it back.
Ishan's already made 4 or 5 really good saves.
Yeah, he definitely, it's going to be a lot worse without him in the net. I don't think Calgary just got to limit the second and third chances. Shot. Oh, that's
rough. They get in your head.
What a goal.
They flip a couple by you, and you're expecting it to go, behind you or a weird shot, and then they'll just roll it along the ground.
Yeah. A very tricky shot by Liam Miller. He's also got a very deceptive shot. He might not be the strongest player on the lineup. He's noted more for his defense. But if you're not careful, he can put a couple by you as well.
None of them are very strong. I mean, they're sort of the epitome of this game.
Yeah.
There's really nothing to do with physical strength.
Yeah, just absolute skill. So they made a change. I think Kevin Phillips is out for Sean Paul. That is a very nice hat.
He is wearing a new hat today.
That is a new hat.
Very impressive.
I'm glad he's wearing a new hat. He wore the horns for years. Wore the devil horns for years, and now he's got a shark. He's got whatever this is. There goes Jake Saxton around. He's going to turn back. Kevin Phillips is watching him. And he goes around the pick. But Ben Sorn will stop him. Ben's got to be careful of that contact.
Yeah.
But he's doing a good job stopping Jake Saxton. Maybe if Kevin was a little bit quicker on that stick check, they would have had something there. But I think that's what Calgary's got to do. They got to just be aggressive against him and then have other guys come around and stop him. Take the ball away. Good play by Ben. Oh.
It's a veteran Calgary team. They've been around for a while.
Very long time.
Oh!
I think Kevin's definitely getting that penalty.
Yeah, I think so.
Kevin just a little too aggressive on the forechecking there. So that'll be a 2-minute penalty to Kevin Phillips. Michelle Boardman will check in for Philadelphia. This is another important kill for Calgary.
Another one so early in the game.
It's 2 penalties in the first 6 minutes.
This is typically what Philadelphia does. They just jump on you as soon as if there's any weakness at all.
They're very good at drawing penalties as well.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it does is the way Jake Saxton's posture is, that whenever he gets hit, he'll fall. Like, he just doesn't have the upper body strength to hold himself up, so he'll fall over and makes it look a lot worse than it actually is.
Every hit looks worse than it is. And typically, they're physically smaller than most of their opponents, so the refs tend to give them a bit of a break on every collision.
Jake Saxton will clear it out. Michelle Boardman trying to set a pick to get it around. Jeff Barrett will try to get it over to Nathan Grosscliff. Nathan Grosscliff.
They got 3 Philadelphia players just sitting in front of the net there.
There's no one covering them.
Nobody's covering them at all.
But they managed to get a stoppage of play, so
the game is just crowding around Saxton.
Right now it is, yeah. But in doing so, you're leaving Liam Miller, who is also a dangerous shooter, and
he's capable, but if he can't get the pass, Jake is the straw that stirs the drink.
I think another very underrated player for Philadelphia is Bryce Smith, the one who's taking the faceoff right now. He's surprisingly good at driving his chair and setting picks for. Oh, yeah. Another good goal by Jake Saxton. 5-0 already.
Nothing Yishon's going to do with that.
He's in alone. There's nothing he can do. He's just such a good stick handler. You don't know where he's going. So they're going to pull Jake out.
Again, this is a very good Calgary team.
It's a very good Calgary team.
It's a very good team. Philadelphia's just on another level.
Ground ball shoots. Over the net. That's all right. You take those shots now. Got to start getting something going.
Throw something on net. It's probably what Kevin's telling him right now.
I wonder if he has another hat. I wonder if we're going to see another hat later today.
He's got a closet full of them, I'm sure. I enjoyed the Shark yesterday. It was a nice
Shark was pretty good. Shark was pretty good. I wouldn't have been mad if it was a Shark for the rest of the way. Sean Paul will take it. He's going to look for a shot. He shoots. Oh, just wide. Nathan's going to get to it first.
Yeah.
Pass it out. Oh, what a good save by D'Amico. Nathan will try to bring it around the net. Nathan is going to try to get it over to Kevin Phillips, who's a little bit stronger, might be able to get a shot or get a pass out. Sean Paul is sitting in front of the net, looking for the pass. Oh, but Liam Miller will take it. Jeff's got to be careful here. But a good play by Jeff to keep him to the side.
Good stuff.
And an easy save for Ishan. Good defensive play. Oh, and a pass to Nathan.
Hang on.
Nathan Rodcliffe will shoot.
Ooh.
Oh, and a stick save by Anthony D'Amico. I think D'Amico might be the most frustrating player on Philadelphia, because even if you get by Jake Sackton, Liam Miller, Alex Pitts, and get around Luke Hoban, who's usually on defense, then you have Anthony D'Amico to beat.
That back end is completely underrated. Nobody talks with them. It's usually about the big three, but
yeah,
probably the best defense in the tournament.
We're definitely one of them. Just from top to bottom, Philadelphia is just such a strong team. Liam Miller will take it up the wing. Gets around Kevin Phillips, a much stronger player physically. And, oh, there's another penalty.
Another call.
A third penalty for Calgary coming up. This is definitely what Calgary didn't want. I think that's going to be Jeff Barrett. I think Nate's a little frustrated at the refereeing. 3 penalties for Calgary right now and none for Philadelphia. But at that other end, I don't think Philadelphia's committed anything.
No.
They've been playing a very clean game so far.
They don't take a lot of penalties. Very rare. And it just goes to the crispness of their play. They just seem to always be in the right position.
We got another face-off. First one went out of play. Kevin Phillips wins it. He's going to bring it around the net and try to get it out. He gets it out. Sean Paul is going to probably be the first to get to it.
Probably.
Oh, this might be a chance. Feathered across. Oh, a little too hard for Nathan. That was a good opportunity, shorthanded.
They'll leave the goaltender alone, and typically they all get back in time to stop the second chance.
They have all the confidence in the world in their team to play 4 up on the power play and know that they can get back.
Who else does that?
I think they might be the only team that does. I don't see any other team doing it. Oh. Nothing, no call there. Guess they thought it was incidental, gonna let them play. Nathan Grothcliffe will bring it around. It's a Philadelphia power play, but Calgary has all the momentum right now. He'll shoot. And that'll just go wide and out of play.
Saxon and
Fitz coming back in?
Fitz coming back in.
Yeah, I think that's the right decision.
Yeah.
Liam Miller will check out. But I don't think that the Philadelphia coaching staff wanted to play with fire that long. So Liam Miller will get a break now, and then Alex Fitz, their level 1, will go for the rest of the power play. Oh. thing we had an offside off the face-off. So play stopped, and we'll do it again. 5 minutes remaining in the first period. Mason, bring it around. Oh, and accidentally knocked out by Sean Paul. They're going to have to regroup now. Kevin Phillips shoots it in, but easy block for Michelle Boardman. You can't, I don't think you can beat Philadelphia like that.
No.
Those long shots aren't going to work.
Typically what you want to do is just put a lot on net because usually something will bounce in, but
their defense is just so good at blocking shots that even if you fire them out far away, it's not going to get on net. Here comes Kevin. Kevin Phillips and Alex Pitts. Pitts wins the face-off. Under his chair. You're going to try to get it out. And he does, easily. Nathan will get to it first. Pass by Ishan to Nathan. Nathan gets around Sean Hesser. He goes up, he shoots. Oh! Ooh. That was a good shot.
Let's see Calgary get one here.
Yeah, definitely before the end of the period. Oh, and that's the penalty over. Good penalty kill. Spent most of it in the offensive zone. Oh, but Sean Paul is going to take a penalty immediately. Calgary's got to start taking the penalties. Oh.
What do you do? I mean,
that one was an avoidable one, though. That was just moving the board. Sean Paul just didn't really have control of the chair and hit the boards. I mean, I think that the previous one, the Jeff Barrett one, was a little iffy. I don't know if there was much of a call there, but that one was blatant. Pitts will win the face-off. You're going to look for Sean Hesser.
Oh.
Ooh, trying to get Hesser a goal. But that's an easy stop for Jeff Barrett. Nate Grosscliffe. You're going to look, but Alex Pitts gives him no room to shoot. You're going to try to get it back to Phillips with a huge shot. But blocked by Alex Pitts. No fear in that kid. He'll block any shot.
Really?
Kevin Phillips shoots it up. Michelle Boardman will cut it off. She's a pretty good defenseman, too. She's stuck behind Luke Hogan, but I think she could be a starter on a lot of teams.
I haven't seen too much of her. I haven't seen too much of a lot of the bench players. Typically, Philadelphia, they usually go with one line, but
I think this tournament they've committed more to resting the top line for the important games and playing their bench for the round robin.
Yeah.
And I think that load management is important in this sport.
Load management, it's an interesting term.
Definitely it was a pretty popular term here in Toronto for the last basketball season that happened.
I do recall that being mentioned a couple of times.
That basketball thing was it was pretty good this year, wasn't it?
Pretty good.
Alex Pitts will shoot, but a good save by Ishan.
Good stub.
Saw it the whole way. He's got pretty good vision for a goaltender.
He moves very well.
Really does.
Also.
Very clean movement. He very rarely hits the net and knocks it off.
I mean, there's only so much that a level 3 goaltender can do without, being able to move your arms and stop some of these lob shots.
Well, in my opinion, I think that, players like Ishan and players like Anthony D'Amico prove that you can still be successful with a level 3 goaltender.
Yeah.
I know there are a lot of teams that were worried about, the rise of the level 2 goaltender, that it would make the level 3 goaltender obsolete, but I don't think at all. I don't think it has at all.
Definitely not obsolete, that's for sure. D'Amico's one of the best.
And so is Ishan Manarikar.
Mm.
We got about 1 minute, 37 seconds left in the third period. The score is 5-0 for Philadelphia. Calgary needs to get one before the end of the period. But Sean Hesser will get it. Do a good job pushing it to the corner.
Great job.
Oh, and he's just bullying his way past everyone. But Phillips will get it. He'll shoot it off of Nate. Phillips loses it. Pitts gets it. Pitts will very, very calmly clear it out.
All their players are just so confident.
They're very calm under pressure, too. And Alex Pitts will hit it with a high stick. Nate will get to it first, so the play will continue. Kevin Phillips going to bring it around. Stick check by Alex Pitts. Ball's in the corner. Nate will try to get it around to Phillips, but Pitts will stop him. Pitts gets it around, and now it's a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
But Jeff Barrett will stop him. Alex Pitts, 30 seconds remaining. He might just rag the ball and then clear it out. No, he's going to find an opening up the middle. But Kevin Phillips stick checked him. Sean Paul's got to get to it first. 20 seconds left. He's stopped by Michelle Boardman. Leah Donahue will block off Nate. Kevin Phillips is going to try to get the ball, but Alex Pitts will clear it out. 5 seconds left. Sean Paul, they won't get a shot. That's the end of the period. And at the end of the first, score is 5-0 for Philadelphia. And we will be back for the second period. And we are back for the second period. 5-0 for Philadelphia.
Philadelphia bench players getting some minutes now.
I think that's a good thing. That's a good thing because you don't want to burn out your top line this early in the tournament.
New goaltender.
I believe that's Aaron Gordon and Nat, their backup. So D'Amico will check out for now. Ben Thorne will be back out.
Calgary's got to find a way to put some pressure on these second and third liners.
They got to get the next goal.
Definitely.
They got to get something to build on before the third period. If they can keep it to 5 goals and then they get 2 or 3, then you have a game here. Then you might be able to come back. Yeah, they're going to bring the top line back out, but then, you know, mistakes can happen.
Anything can happen.
Nate Grothquist. Going to bring it up the middle. He's going to attack. Drops it off for Sean Paul. Sean's going to shoot. Very far wide. But then they're going to get a forecheck going. Alex Fitz.
Oh.
Walked right through, didn't know. Jeff Barrett will have it in defensive zone. Sean Paul brings it up the wing, but stopped by Sean Hesser. Alex Fitz will hit it with a stick, but Calgary will regain possession. Calgary. Nathan. Gonna look for a pass. He finds Sean Paul, he shoots. What a save by Aaron Gordon.
That's a good shot.
It's a good save for
save.
For the goaltender to get in the game early. Alex Pitts brings it around. He fires it out. And I think he's going to be just content to kill the clock, fire it out, not do anything too risky because he knows that he's got to be back to support his team with the role players out there. You got a lot more responsibility now with this lineup. I think all of the Philadelphia are just kind of content to sit in their own zone, wait. They're playing triple defense right now. I've never seen this.
They go from no defense to triple defense in a matter of a couple of shifts.
And they're really good at adjusting their strategy. Nate had it behind the net. He's going to look for an opening. But Leah Donahue will stop him. Sean Paul with a shot. Stopped by Hisham Mohammed. Pitts is going to clear it out again. No, he's going to take it up the wing. Going to run out of room, and he'll bring it back, kill more time. Alex Pitts. Back up the wing. Now he has an Now he got an opening. He's going to take a shot.
He's got a shot, too.
Just wide of the net. John Hesser will try to hit the ball. But Nate will take it. Pitts going back into the defensive zone. Nate attacks. Pulls it around. Leaves it for Sean Paul. Sean's going to take a shot. Stopped by Hisham Mohammed. Nate gets it around Sean Hesser. In the corner. Gets it out to Sean Paul. He shoots.
Oh!
Scores! Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one for Aaron Gordon. It deflected off of Hisham Mohammed's stick and changed direction at the last second. It's an unfortunate goal, but one that Calgary desperately needed.
He needed a bounce like that.
And you know what? Those dirty goals, you got to get them. You'll take them. Especially to get back in the game. There's a lot of time left. 5-1. You get another one, and you keep them at 5. There's something here. 12 minutes remaining in the second period. Nate Grothquist. He'll get a hard shot, just wide. Ben's gonna challenge Leah Donahue. Ben fighting with Jake Saxton. Gotta be careful of the boards, but Nate Grothquist will get it. Nate passes it in. Ben will get to it first. He's going to look for a pass. Oh, but he can't get the handle on it. Here comes Jake. Jake Saxton. Gets turned away.
Setting up the blocks for him.
He takes it up the wing. Jeff Barrett will bump him. No penalty on that bump and no Philadelphia fans up in arms, so I think it was okay. Jake Saxton scores again.
There he is again.
Good goal by Jake.
They're probably the best at hitting corners that I've ever seen.
I don't even know that was the corner. Just he was behind the net. I don't know how that went in. He just banked it off of Ishan. There's really not much you can do.
No.
Well, you can't cheat that much on the post when he's behind the net. Because you also got a guy in front of the net that you got to watch. Or maybe if he cheated a little bit, he would have saved it, but. 6-1 now. I just don't know what you do.
I mean, you've been around for longer than me. But has there ever been a team like this where I know typically the powerhouses in the past have been teams that have had one really good player.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, back in the day when you were allowed to have 2 level 1s, like back in the 90s with Mike Laval and Faisal playing together. Like that was, those teams were really good, but then they changed that rule. And then so only 1 level 1. Then you had Chad Wilson and the Minnesota Saints dominating for years. But this is a completely different animal. This is a good. I'm not saying those weren't good teams. They had role players that did their job and made everyone successful. But these are like 3 level 1 caliber players on the top line.
That aren't even level 1.
They're not level 1s. They're not. There's no way. Jake is so physically weak, but he's still able to adapt to his weaknesses and use them as strengths. He can barely even win the ball from another level 2 player. I think that's the recipe for success against Philadelphia. You got to be hard on Jake's stick, because he can't win those stick battles.
No, it's true.
He's just really good at avoiding them.
And players just give him all sorts of room on the floor, just setting up blocks.
What a shot, and that's going in.
Yeah.
There's nothing Ishan can do there.
Back shoulder. I mean, you run to cover the most open part of the net at the time, which is the front, and then he puts it right behind you.
Not to mention that Jake probably weighs like 40 pounds soaking wet. So his chair is going at like 10 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So no one can catch him.
That and just the smoothness of his driving.
Yeah, he's an exceptional driver. 7-1 now.
It feels silly just talking about Philadelphia all the time, but this is...
Yeah. I mean, when you got a team that good, you do tend to talk about them.
Yep.
Calgary just got to get the next one.
Get the next few.
Yeah.
6, maybe.
You got to think at some point, though, maybe they'll make a change and put someone else out there. But even if you put someone else out there, there's a penalty on Calgary again. Who?
12.
12. Oh, Bryce?
Yeah.
So that will be Philadelphia's first penalty. Bryce Smith, right?
Bryce Smith.
Bryce Smith will get a penalty for, I believe, interference. Tim Coleman explaining it to Liam Miller now.
Liam, like a good captain.
I don't think Liam's too convinced about the explanation, but nonetheless, they'll be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes.
Up 6 goals and still arguing his case, as you should.
John Paul will bring it around. He'll shoot. Oh, good save by Aaron Gordon.
Even Aaron's enormous in there. Just the size of the chairs.
Yeah.
They take up so much room in the defensive end.
There's not really much to shoot at.
No.
Like with Ishan, he's got a fast chair, but there's some holes there that you could exploit. Luckily, Ishan's really good at driving to cover him up, but still, with Aaron and Anthony D'Amico, there's not much to shoot at all. Sean Paul will bring it around.
Right.
Can he get a wrap? Nope. Aaron will cover it up nicely. Flipped it out. Ben can't get the handle. Got another penalty. Yeah, I think that's another penalty. Crease violation, maybe.
Crease violation.
This is a huge opportunity for Calgary to get a goal.
Gotta get something at this point, even if it's just for morale.
Ball stuck in Sean Hesser's chair.
Did we mention Calgary's a very good team?
Yeah, and that's why this is really surprising. This is actually an incredibly... Oh, what a shot.
Oh.
I don't know if Aaron Gordon got a piece of it or it just went wide.
Yeah, I think she got it with her back.
Yeah, that's what I think too. But yeah, this is actually a really surprising score because this Calgary team's really good. Ben showing a little bit of frustration, of course. Like, this is a very frustrating situation to be in. But yeah, Calgary is a team that regularly challenges for medals and championships. And to go down 7-1 to the Philadelphia team, that's, definitely frustrating. I think that, if they can't get back in this game, Calgary just got to regroup, know that it's not over, know that you got the playoffs to still go. Still got another game later tonight. So, got a good save by Aaron.
Another good save.
Saw it the whole way. Nate will look for an opening. Pass it to Sean Paul. He shoots. Just wide. That was a good play.
Very good. Calgary's getting chances. They're just...
They got to score on his two-man advantage. Nate will go around. Try to get a wraparound, and he scores.
That's a good goal.
That was a very good goal. Very muted celebration, though. Still a huge hole to climb.
These guys are proud.
Yeah, they're definitely not. Definitely not a situation they expected or to be in at all. So Ben will come off. He'll check out. Kevin Phillips will check in.
I'm not sure Kevin's going to wear that hat again after this game.
Yeah, I think we need to go back to the Shark.
Yeah.
They won that game.
They did win that game.
They won the Shark game.
You should have considered that.
As with any sport, superstition plays a big part in power hockey. Do you have any superstition ritual before a game?
Oh. Well, not any that I want to name here.
Fair enough. I kind of did get the 1,000-yard stare before a game.
I've seen that stare.
Yeah.
I like to go into the net. Just go back and forth.
You kind of work on the movement and
work on the movement.
See how it feels. Sean Paul will bring it around. Oh yeah, while we're talking, there's a game going on. Sean Paul will shoot it. Oh! Well, John scores!
Hey!
Kevin Phillips.
There we go.
So that was huge. They scored on both man advantages. Got it with a two-man advantage. 7-3 now. Well, hey.
Okay.
You get one more. Got it a 3-goal game going into the third.
This sport, crazy bounces. I mean,
don't count this Calgary team out. This is a veteran team. I'm sure they've come back from a throw like this before.
Philadelphia not panicking.
No, they're content to keep this lineup out there. They're not panicking at all. Really shows how much trust that the coaches have in their team, right down the bench. Liam Miller will bring it around. Liam better be careful here. He doesn't want to lose it. Jeff is coming right up into the offensive end. They're playing extremely aggressively right now. Kevin Phillips has it. He's going to look for an opening. He's going to look. There's not really much of a shot there. Nah, just completely surrounded and blocked. Kevin,
Yeah.
bring it around. He still has it. Good block by Hisham Mohammed. And a shot. Good save. Getting to see a little more life from Calgary now.
You got to take advantage of this lineup. Get at least one more, like you said. You go into the third period down only 3 in this sport. It's not that bad.
3 goals is nothing. 3 goals is absolutely nothing in the sport.
We've blown some 3-goal leads.
Yeah. Yeah, we have. In pretty important games, too. Ball's under. Nate's going to try to get it out. It's under Kevin Phillips. Liam Miller is fighting for it. Sean Hesser bullies his way past Kevin Phillips to stop him from getting into the zone. Kevin will get it, and he'll fan on the shot. Flubs the shot. Bryce going to bring it around. Stopped by Nathan Grothklaus. Liam's.
Oh! Huge save.
Oh, what a save.
Huge save.
What I thought that would go in for sure. But, oh, he scores! Nathan Grothklaus, and there's a little bit more of a celebration this time. Because they know they're back in this game.
We got a game.
Definitely back in the game. Hey, there's 4 minutes, 50 seconds. You get another one. No, but they're bringing the A line back out.
Corbin, Saxon, Pitts, and Liam staying out there.
Oh, no, they're bringing Michelle back off. A bit of miscommunication on the bench. But the A line's back out there, but still. If they can somehow keep it to 7 and get another goal, make it a 2-0 game going into the third. Hey, this is the game. This is the game now.
Momentum's a hell of a drug.
It sure is. Jake's going to do his best to quash that momentum right now. Going to go for the immediate goal.
Just going to
lift it up, pass it to Alex Pitts. Shoots. Oh, good save by Ishan. Carefully, don't want it to bounce back in.
Ishan's got to be real sharp.
Yeah. Definitely don't want him to get the next one. The play is stopped. The time is still going. No one's noticed.
No.
Nobody's noticed at all. You know, our oh, geez. Oh, geez, that's like 15 seconds. Well, it's a good thing the Calgary team didn't notice that. Might have been a bit of a... oh, no. Play continues, regardless. Jake Saxton, try to clear it out. He got a lot of chairs around him, but he gets it out to Alex Pitts. Alex will shoot it, but Kevin Phillips will stop. Liam Miller, no, Jake Saxton. He's going to try to block these shoots, but he can't get all of it.
Good block by Jeff.
That's a really good block by Jeff. That was a great play. Yep, he's going to get it to Nathan. Nathan to Sean Paul. Sean Paul can't get it around. Offside. Ball just came out and Jake was still in the zone. You know, Calgary's playing with a lot more life now. Jake's not getting around as easy as he was. Dan nodded his head. He agreed.
A couple goals will give him some life. It's just...
Okay, good. The clock stopped on that one.
Excellent.
Nah, the clock had still stopped. Oh, there we go.
Excellent. Good to see the timekeeper doing her job there.
Although a big shout out to all our volunteers. Without them, this event really couldn't happen. There's a lot of volunteer work that goes into this. A lot of people doing a lot of work to make sure these events happen.
A lot of very selfless people around this game. Good people all around.
Kevin Phillips will pass it down. Nathan Gross-Klaus. He's going to fight with Jake Sackman for it. Can he win it? Alex Pitts gets it. Oh, this is dangerous.
This is big trouble.
This is real bad. What a pass. Oh, but Liam Miller just can't find the handle. That was a huge chance. You know, I don't know about you, but I think I want Alex Pitts taking that shot.
I think so, too. Well, Liam Miller, kind of the unsung hero.
Definitely. He can hit those, but I think you get Liam to go for the rebound if it doesn't go in. Shot.
Oh, there's one of those shots.
Oh, but it's saved by Ishan. What a pass. Oh, but, and here's Nate.
Nate.
Can they get something here? Can they get another goal? Oh, but a huge stop by Hisham Mohammed. Real back and forth game going on right now.
Some of these Calgary guys got to start taking over here.
Trying to get it to Phillips. Oh, but look. Oh, watch out for Jake sneaking around the back. Pitts couldn't find him, though. Pitts didn't like the handle he had, but he passes it out to Jake now. Jeff has got to run him down, but he gets around. Jake Sackman's going to look for Liam Miller, but he can't get the handle on that.
Excellent job.
Jake's flubbing a few shots now. They're pressuring him really well.
Jake's sticking to not Jake. Jeff.
Yeah.
Sticking to him.
It's like The Simpsons where you got to write the names on the hand. What a shot. Oh, but it's safe.
Oh, no.
Oh, and it just trickles in. That's a rough one with under a minute to go.
That's a tough one.
He stopped the ball. He stopped the ball, and it just trickled out. It wasn't under him long enough for it to be blown dead.
How long does it have to stand under the goaltender to be blown dead?
I believe it differs from referee to referee.
I noticed that as well.
I think that's in the rule book. I'm not sure.
I just wanted to make sure.
I think it's 1 second. It had to be stopped dead under the chair, like not rolling around.
As you can imagine, it's difficult to see when it's
very
under
difficult.
your chair.
Very difficult. You know, we made a joke, but the referees do a great job for this tournament. What a shot! Easy goal. Not much they could do there.
Not much.
That was just a good passing play. Oh man. You know, you really feel for the Calgary team now. They were playing some good hockey. They got the momentum. They were really pressuring this Philadelphia team. And nothing to show for it. 2 goals against. Can't blame Ishan for any of them.
Philadelphia just finds an opening and they pour it on. As soon as your confidence starts to waver, they jump all over you. That's what championship teams do.
Shot down, Nathan. Gonna try to get a quick one before the period ends. Pass it out to Sean, but not much room to work with. Nate will bring it around. Look for Kevin Phillips. He shoots. Oh, that didn't go in.
Big save.
Big save. Liam Miller will bring it around. Stopped by Kevin Phillips. He's trapped in the corner. He's content. 3 seconds left just to run out the clock. And that is the end of the second period. The score is 9-4 for Philadelphia. And we'll be back for the third period. And we are back for a third period. Score is 9-4 for Philadelphia against the Calgary Select. So now Philadelphia's pulled off Liam, Alex, and Jake. They're giving their bench time. They're giving their bench a lot of time this game. I think it's really good.
New goaltender as well.
I think that's Jessica Grono, number 25. Or 75. Yeah, that's Jessica Grono. And that we saw her a little bit yesterday against the Michigan Mustangs. They're really cycling the lineup now.
How many times do you see a third goaltender?
Not many teams have 3 goaltenders.
True.
Not many leagues have 3 goaltenders they can bring to one of these. It showed how deep Philadelphia is. Bryce Smith will stop it. Nate Gross close. I believe now that it's a 5-goal lead, it's a run time in this third period. Sean Paul, oh, someone's getting a penalty. I believe Philadelphia is getting it. Bryce Smith is going to get another penalty.
Well, the game plan's the same for Calgary now. They got to take advantage of this lineup and this power play. Try and get back in again.
Bring it down to 4 goals, stop the clock from running, and then get something going. Leah Donnie will take it in the corner. Try to eat up as much time as she can. John Ball will bring it out. Gonna look for a shot. Good save by Jessica Grono. She gets the first save of the game.
Covering up that corner as well.
Shot. No, what a save. Another save by Jessica Grono. Nate can't get it over to Sean Paul. He gets it now. Oh, but Leodani takes it. But Jeff Barrett will cut her off. Go back to Michelle Borman. Can she get 3? Jeff very blatantly trying to kick the ball. Nate will pull it in. Pass it around, he'll shoot. Oh, but another save. Ben Thorne, oh, but Michelle Boardman gonna try to pull it in. Sean Paul will take it. Can he get a shot? Shoots, oh, just wide. Good pressure by Calgary right now. That's what they gotta do.
That's what they need to do, cycle.
Cycle will get a shot on net. Shoots. Oh, but a good interception by Leah Donahue. Oh, Jeff Barrett. Jeff Barrett gets a shot on net. They're playing really aggressive now. I suppose you have to.
Throw everything at the wall now.
You see the lineup out there now. They know that maybe not the best stick handlers compared to being defensively sound. Good shot blocked by Luke Hogan. You know, there's a more defensive lineup out there right now. So they're content to be having all 4 players up. Then over the shot. Oh, that was a good shot. I almost deflected off. Penalty's over.
Penalty's over now.
Calgary got 4 guys in deep. Shot stopped by Michelle Boardman. Nate will pull it back. Nate, nope. Not going to take the shot. Going to look for an opening first. Going to pull it, get it to Sean Paul, just out of his reach.
Why does it always seem like Philadelphia's got 8 chairs on the floor in the defensive end?
It really does.
Good shot.
Good shot by Sean Paul. That'll stop the time from going. Sean Paul scores.
Muted celebration, but
yeah,
it's a good shot and a good goal.
Hey, you know, 10 minutes left, 4 goals. They're not changing the lineup. Get the next one quickly. feel like we're repeating a lot of the same things.
I mean, what's there to say?
What is there? Yeah, the situation is what it is. Down 9-5 with 10 minutes left. Nearly 11 minutes left. It's not impossible.
Not impossible.
You can get back into the game with 4 goals. Goals can definitely come quickly in this sport. So if they get another one, they got to get another one quick though. And I think Bryce knows that, so he's going to try his best to keep it away from Nate. Michelle Borman, nope. Oh, gets it around Jean Paul. She'll pass it to Leodani. We'll pass it back over to Bryce Smith. Bryce is going to continue to rag the clock. You're doing a good job playing keep away from the entire lineup.
Rice is getting some good minutes.
Yep.
He's a real good stick handler.
Nathan Grossclose will bring it around. You're going to look for an opening. You're going to stop. You're going to pass it back to Sean Paul. Sean's going to take another shot off of Bryce Smith's face.
Good block.
Good shot block. Sacrificing the body.
These guys came to play.
They did. They're all buying in. They're all making sacrifices. It's a real good team unit. I think every team, though, is a... You know, they've all bought into their system. They all want to win.
Definitely.
It's a very competitive tournament. It isn't, you know, it's fun to play, but they're not here for fun.
No. Everyone is very competitive.
Definitely one of the more elite tournaments that we've seen. And probably will see for a while.
Probably.
Jeff Barrett. The stoppage of play. Face off. Will be in the Philadelphia zone. I don't know what happened. Oh, his shoe fell off.
That's happened a couple of times this tournament. You see a lone shoe in the middle of the court.
You definitely don't want to play without shoes. You don't want to play the sport barefoot.
Certainly not. Referee Tim helping out. Doing a good job, I think, this game.
You know, worst come to worst, Tim can get a job in the shoe store.
He's already got the Foot Locker uniform on.
Tim's a really good referee, though. He's one of the more fair ones. He tells you why he made the call.
He is.
Even if you don't agree with it, he'll tell you his reasoning and let you discuss it with him.
I appreciate his honesty, even though I disagree with him most of the time. Good guy.
Can he get around? Brown shoots. Scores.
Yes, there we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're back within 3 now.
A lot of time left, too. I think.
Yeah, here they come.
Here comes Alex. Is it all? Yeah, it's all of them.
We're gonna.
It's every single one.
Yep, I'm gonna put a stop to that. Or at least try.
I don't know, though. The momentum's completely shifted. Again, like the last time this happened, Calgary had a good 4 minutes outplaying this top line. So they can do it again.
Kevin's back.
Kevin's back.
Doing a dance.
Kevin always in a good mood. They could be losing 20-0 and Kevin Phillips will still be very happy. Jake will bring it up the wing. They're looking. You're going to pass it up to Alex Pitts. Pitts, a little frustrated. You're going to get to that fast enough. Ball's over to Nathan Grossclose. Going to try to get around Liam Miller. You're going to get around everyone and get it deep. Now they're going to try to pressure Alex. Alex Pitts. Oh, he took Jack Nathan. This is it. This is what I was talking about, the pressure. If they can get an ugly one here, you know, maybe that puts the seed of doubt in the mind of this top line. What a shot. Oh. Good save. Oh, but Kevin Phillips. Oh, no.
Man.
Oh, this is bad for Calgary.
Jeff.
But he gets around.
Jeff doing a good job.
What a shot. But a save by Ishan.
Huge save.
What a save, but he's out of the net. But he scores.
Oh, that's tough.
That's a tough one.
That's tough. Just like that.
That quells any momentum that.
Just so quick on the transition.
Yeah. Jeff did a really good job trying to stop them all up, and he did for a little bit. And then Ishan with a huge save. A huge save. Like it's those second and third chances. Like you can stop them once, but then all three of them are around your net and just hacking away at it.
You get there so quickly.
Yeah, and then one save, you got to make 2, 3, 4 saves. Pass it up to Alex Pitts. Kevin Phillips with a good stick, but Alex Pitts got a shot. That's blocked by Kevin Phillips. Jake Saxton. Gonna look for an opening. He's gonna pull it around, but Sean Paul's on him. Jake is gonna fake the shot. Going deep. Good shot blocked by Jeff. Alex Pitts.
He's got a shot.
To Jake. Oh, but Jake couldn't reach. Jake. Looking for an opening. Can't do it. Can't get the other shot.
They just dissect the floor with those passes. I've never seen a crisper passing team than this.
Nope, never. Never seen one that could do this.
They read each other's minds. They just know where to be.
There's some weird experiments going on in Philadelphia. Then. Children are psychic.
Some lab underground is producing these guys.
Nah, they've been playing together for years, though. Alex Pitts will hit it over to Jake Saxton. Saxton. Alex Pitts is going to get a shot. He shoots, but a good stop by Kevin Phillips. But Jake Saxton will get it around. He'll bring it back, but Jeff Barrett will stop it. Kevin's going to try to clear it. Nope, he's going to bring it around his own net. Nate at the line, looking for a breakout pass. No, but Liam Miller stops it. Ball still in the corner. Jake Saxton brings it around. Shot by Alex, but what a save by Ishan. What a stop, and another save by Ishan Manarikar.
And he's going to get a penalty for that, too.
Going to get a penalty for that. I don't know about that one.
That's a tough call.
I don't know about that one. I think, in my opinion, you know, I'm not the referee out there. I'm not supposed to be making calls, but
no.
In my opinion, though, I believe Ishan was in the crease still.
He was.
That's his area.
That's his crease to protect. I think anytime you're in there as a forward, you got to expect to be bumped.
Yeah.
He definitely wasn't trying to hurt him.
He was just trying to make a stop.
Oh, actually, they're going to get...
Oh, they're going to get both. No? Yes? No, I think Gary was just talking. Or is there no penalty? Did he get a stoppage?
I think Tim might have just given him a warning.
Did he hit the net, maybe? Maybe he hit the net. I don't know. There's definitely no penalty on the play. I thought there was.
I thought so, too.
Second time it's happened this tournament.
And we talk a lot about Philly and how dominant they are this tournament, but I guess it's fair to say they've taken their licks as well. They didn't just come in and start dominating. I mean, they probably.
Oh no, there is a penalty. There is a penalty.
Oh, Kevin's gonna serve it, probably for Ishan. Yeah, it's a tough call on Ishan. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it was still in the crease. Maybe it wasn't, though, from our perspective. I don't know.
It's hard to see. Yeah.
Tim definitely had a better. Oh, what a save!
Huge stop.
Tim definitely had a better vantage point on that. What a shot in. There are a lot of players, though, I do like on this Calgary team. Like, this is not a bad team at all. This is not.
No, it's a very good team.
They got a few good young players too. You know, they haven't gotten much time in this game, but I think that's because, you know, it's been kind of back and forth. Calgary's been getting back into it. Oh, and Nathan with a
Nate's
breakaway.
gonna get a chance here.
With a breakaway. He's in alone. Nate Grousklaus. Stopped
What a
by Jessica
save.
Chrono. What a save by Jessica.
That's a good stop.
Jake Saxton. That is a huge save. If that goes in, again.
And a goal
And a
on
goal.
the other end.
Poor Rishon.
That wraparound. That's a heck of a save by the third string goaltender.
That was an amazing save. They're giving Jessica props for that one. Deserved, well deserved.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. That pretty much sealed the deal.
Getting some encouragement from our coach here.
Yeah.
He thinks we're doing a great job.
That's all the encouragement we're gonna get for the rest of the day.
Yeah. No kidding.
No, we love our coaching staff. No coaches we'd rather play for.
No team we'd rather play for.
Definitely. So, it should be running time. Or is it over 5 goals? I don't know what the rules are anymore.
I thought it was 5 as well.
I've lost the plot. Either way, 5 minutes left. Calgary down by 5. Jeff having a discussion with Tim.
How long would you say the core of this Philadelphia team has been together?
Their starting lineup? Easily. I mean, the first tournament I heard about them was 2011. 2011, and they were all really, really young.
Yeah.
Like, I think Jake was like 8 and playing in a tournament, which is ridiculous. But I think it's even been longer than that. Like 2010 at least.
I mean, and their first major championship was last year in Michigan.
Yeah. They've been working at, and they had made the finals the 2 tournaments before that.
It took them a long time to get where they are.
Yeah. And you can tell, like the way, you can tell they played together for a long time. They know where each other are all the time. Ball's in the corner. Nate Grousklaus will bring it up, get around Bryce. No, Bryce catches up. You're going to turn. You're going to go around. You're going to look for Sean. No. Yes, you're going to look for Sean. Sean can't get it. Bryce hits it forward. You're going to bring it down. Bryce doing a good job killing the clock. And this is going to be a 2-on-2. Bit of a chance here. Ben's going to get, no.
Oh.
A little too far for Ben.
Philadelphia doing a good job closing that off.
Sean Heffer will talk up.
Tim's got another shoe.
Shoe's gone again. I think is he gonna abandon the shoe?
I think so. I think he's gonna
Or not, they're gonna take him off.
just take him off. It's
Take him
probably a good idea.
Oh, we got a change where Calgary, Jaden Chabin is getting some time now. This is their first tournament. It doesn't look like her first tournament.
No.
She's been really impressive, just the way she's been able to chase down the ball and, be aggressive.
She's got very good vision.
Yeah. The only thing is, sometimes I think she might be a little too aggressive, but I think that comes with experience.
These are good minutes for her.
Yeah. Definitely, and against the top team.
Against the top team. She's free to make some mistakes.
Yeah. But I think she's going to be, in the future, she's going to be a really dominant defense person.
A mainstay.
And he scores!
Hey!
Ben Thorne.
There is a game going on.
There is a game going. Completely missed it. And that should be stopping the time. Time's still going.
No.
Oh, there we go. Now it's not. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. 11-7 is the score. Jessica Gronald let a few in, but she made some big saves. She made some huge saves.
When you get an opportunity, especially when you're backing up one of the better goalies in the tournament.
And there goes Bryce. Jaden's going to come out and try to cut him off. Does a pretty good job, but he gets around. And the things like that I'm talking about, she came out pretty far there.
Yeah. A little aggressive.
A little aggressive on that one. But again, that's going to come with experience once you know their chair better against the other chairs. You know, I think Calgary's got something real good there.
I think so too.
Ben Thorne. Going to pass it across to Nathan. 1.5 minutes left. They're going to try to get something going on. Try to make the score look a little better. Shot.
Good
Just
shot.
wide.
Just one.
He had some opening there. He had some daylight there. Bryce is going to bring it around. Nate's going to stop him. Nate's going to bring it around the net. Can he score? He scores!
Good goal there.
11-8, 3-goal game. Not the worst.
Not the worst. 1.8 minutes doesn't give them much time.
Yeah, I don't think they can score 3 goals in 1 minute and 8 seconds. But, you know, this...
Even with some crazy bounces. And like,
you know, it was looking bad in the first period, but after the second two, this was a game.
This was a game.
This was momentum was shifting. You know, I wouldn't have been surprised if Calgary came back and tied it. You know, the score at one point was 7-1.
Yeah.
And it ends 11-8.
Calgary's a proud team. They're not going to get rolled.
They're not going down without a fight. Calgary's going to have to look towards their game against Michigan later today. And Philadelphia will be playing the Toronto Lake Raiders.
Ooh.
Oh, Sean Heather and Sean Paul.
Pretty heavy collision there.
Pretty heavy collision.
Not that Sean Paul plays the foot plates.
I would never play without foot rest.
What a hero.
Yeah. Getting chirped at by the referees.
Even when I don't play, I get chirped at by the referees.
What a pass back. The referee Paul O'Leary's kind of in the way. He can't see what's going on. He's pretty good at that even during our regular season. Just standing in the way of everybody. Great stop by Jaden Shaven. Oh, and he pulled it back to Mason.
Good work.
What a play. That was fantastic. What a shot. Oh, and just wide of the net.
Calgary bench got pretty fired up about that.
Yeah. And that's 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the game.
This was fun.
It was a good one. The final score, 11-8. This was a close one.
Closer than it looked.
Momentum was shifting. You know, Calgary's going to come back, play Michigan, try to end on a good note, and then they're going to go into the playoffs. All right, and that's it for us. We'll see you later for the next game, which is the Toronto Toros against the Michigan Mustangs.